No, no alive. Oh God,
Too late.
no. Bag of chips is stunning. Bag of chips is class. Bag of
Bag of
chips
chips
is
is
sexy.
sexy.
She
She
takes
takes
it
it
up.
out the. Ah.
Bag of puss is burning. The latest on.
Continue.
I
Rise from the ashes from Save Point.
think you can hear it. I'm making sure you can hear Bag of Chips, who says she's stunning, and just class.
I can't hear the music itself.
Oh, I have it right up to the mic. You might not be able to hear it. I'm sure they can because
It's like tiny music.
I've done it before. Like when I was recording. Like if you go back to our Valentine's video, I can hear the music as I'm singing along to it, and I'm like, I'm sure the copyright gods will be fine with that. Watch out! Now I send them home, 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 home. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yeah, Resident
District
Evil.
Court defendant lobby number 2.
Not Resident Evil. I wish it was, but it's not. No. Yeah, Ace Attorney. That game.
Yes.
Let's finish this case. I don't want to do it anymore.
Aw, babe.
It's just so much reading. Okay, hold on. You see what you like. DDC, keep it tight. You know I'm rocking it right. True. I came to love, not to fight.
I find it funny because I was listening to this song earlier today.
Good night. I mean, it's just a good song. It's a stupid song, but it's a good song. I think it's definitely one of the most popular Rue Girl songs. Speaking of Rue Girls, ooh, we're gonna have. You know what? Normally, I said we wouldn't cover All Star seasons or like normal Drag Race seasons and All Star seasons, but honestly, I mean, we still need to do Drag Race UK and Drag Race Thailand, but I also really kind of want to do All Stars 5 just because of how much of a mess it's going to be. Because for those of you who don't know, although none of you will watch this, and because you're specifically looking
Oh.
for news, we really need to start up the podcast again so I can actually say news and people can just go to that video. Not the point.
Mm-hmm.
In news that is been announced today, the fifth season of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, where it's All Stars and RuPaul's Drag Race figure on, conclusion there, will be airing on the paid subscription channel Showtime after previously having the last three seasons aired on VH1, where the normal series will still air for now, I guess. But for some reason, it was announced today that they will be airing it a quote unquote special edition. It's a really shitty format version, airing on Showtime, and it's just why? No one asked for that.
Money? But
But
even then, I don't
that's
even
not going to
really
make them
get
money.
it.
That's not going to make them money, viewer wise anyway. VH1 gets like 90,000 or 90 million viewers from all their combined stuff, and I think it's whereas Showtime's only like 30 million. So they're going to lose a whole ton of viewers.
I wonder if it's supposed to promote Showtime.
I mean, I believe it. What does Showtime have other than Shameless?
Can't think of anything.
Neither can I.
Doesn't
Like that's
Showtime have
airing
some
right now.
movies?
Probably. I at the moment I know they had shows in the past, but as far as like what is airing right this second, the only thing I can think of that it has Showtime going for it is Shameless. That's it. I
I
can't
I
think of
can't
anything
think of
else.
anything that Showtime has going for it.
I think of Showtime. Well, no, I immediately think of Shameless just because I know that's like their flagship show. Because that's no, they also had Ray Donovan. Was
Hmm.
that Showtime? Yeah, that was Showtime. But that just ended. So
Oh, they
uh,
have a syndication of that.
I mean, yeah, but a remerger with Viacom in 2019. Nobody asked for that. What are they known for? Original programming. There we go. Okay, they were known for Dexter,
Oh,
which
Dexter
yeah,
was a Showtime show?
yes, it was a Showtime show.
Oh.
Weeds, which I personally liked, but again, that's old
Oh.
stuff. I'm talking about what they're known for now. I liked Weeds. Ray Donovan and Shameless. Oh, right, they did Homeland. That was popular. That was really popular for like one season. Like it's still going, and I'm sure it's popular, but it was
Yeah.
like really like in everybody's home for like one season, and then everybody was like eighth and final season, airing, which premiered on February this year. So it had 8 seasons, but I just personally remember only the first season, and then everybody was just like, yeah. The first couple seasons were universal praise, and everything after that was kind of like, no, 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 no. Anyway,
I knew
oh yeah, yeah,
almost
yeah,
all of
yeah,
those
yeah.
shows basically, except for Ray Donovan.
Excuse me. Well, there's also okay. I take it back. It's mean to say they didn't have anything. They don't have anything right now because they do have a lot of stuff that is good.
But
It's
most
just
of
not
it has,
airing anymore. It's
yeah,
old, such as
none of it
Dead Like
continues to
Me,
be in production.
Dead Like Me, Californication, Gigolos. I remember wanting to watch Gigolos, but that was just because I'm a horny gay man. Nurse Jackie, which I do actually like, so fine, that's another point for Showtime. The Tudors, Brotherhood, Soul Food, Queer as Folk, and The L Word, plus its rebooted series, The L Word Revisited, or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. The Big
Yeah.
C, Penn and Teller Bullshit, and United States of Terra. Okay, I do like I like Weeds, I like the Nurse Jackie, and I like United States of Terra. They are all that sort of like comedy drama esque that I do like.
Yeah, sounds right up your alley.
I mean, of course it is. How dare you? They also do oh yeah. Oh, they had that only until 2013. Movie Channel. But my point is it's like it doesn't really make my point is even if like if those shows were still airing or if this had happened, of course Drag Race wasn't even airing by the time I was like if you went back to like the era of things that it was really really popular of Showtime, which was like Nurse Jackie, The L Word, Queer as Folk, uh, Dexter, that sort of era where they really had a grip on the like shows, it would have made more sense. But at the very moment, all I can think of, because like I said, Ray Donovan is ending. Shameless, I think is ending. I don't know. But my point is like they don't have much right now, so it doesn't make sense for them to do it now.
Yeah,
I don't see what the gain is going to be for them.
unless they suddenly go and announce that there are going to be several new series.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. They don't know how to do this shit sometimes, and I'm just not. I'm. All I can think of is maybe it'll be more dramatic and uncensored. Maybe we'll get them yelling at each other, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," and then it won't be all completely uncensored because Showtime
Maybe.
nothing. I mean, that would be interesting. They finally won't blur out the titties now or some. It's like
Maybe that's one of the things. Maybe they can finally do
it's
TVMA
still
because Showtime.
it's not worth it. It doesn't. I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever. Anyway, let me find the transcript for this shit.
Yeah.
Figure out where we are. I don't know where we are.
Think we're at the start of the first court session.
Transcript part one. There we go. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Nope. Too far, I think. Um. What does it say right now?
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Uh, a little higher, I think. Oop, too far. No, not too far. Keep going. Angel, blah blah blah. No, keep going. Oop, there we go. Cool. All right. Also, that's not how Lana should sound. You're trying to do like, how did he investigate? No, she's much more cold and.
I know, I can't really do much in terms of voices in general, especially not
You
feminine
can't do much
voices.
voices. I never would have guessed.
Unless you want a really squeaky falsetto voice.
I'll kill you.
I just had to.
Oh, there they go. Where the hell did those fucking messages that you sent finally popped up? Jesus
Oh my
Christ!
god.
It took forever. I just happened to turn and notice, like it was just me, and then all of a sudden, well, yeah, all the nice things. I'm like, where the hell did those finally come from? Whatever. Excuse me. Okay, where are we? Oh yeah, still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Oh,
Don't
frankly,
worry.
that's mine.
Well, yeah, you were supposed to read it. You did the Mr. Right, so you might as well. continue.
Yeah, there are still a lot of gray areas.
I'm confused. Oh, or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I am ready to accept my fate. Well, aren't you just a peppy little camper? I
Yeah.
believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes. Also, hello, Midnight Rockruff.
Oh,
Hi,
there's my...
guys.
You're so funny. Thank you. Hello, how is everybody? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah. Anyway, where are we? Oh, a defense attorney should never believe their client. The defense is called to trial because they're suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
This guy, you remind me a lot of Mia.
Yeah.
But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is,
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god. Oh gosh, he said my name. Yes, I did.
Yes, we do that. We talk, say people's names. I never thought we'd do that, but here we are.
Yes, Rocky.
Oy vey.
I don't know. I try and come up with a simple name so that I don't have to say something that's like 4 words long, even if it's mashed into 2 words or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, good luck, Mr. Wright. Yes.
Yes.
My first try without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth. The truth. All by myself. I mean, you have Emma, so you're not completely alone.
Yes, of course they are. Anyway, let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
February 23rd, 10 a.m. District courtroom number 9. Most call me Midnight. Okay, Midnight works. Reminds me of the uh I think she was Mistra's protege in D&D Faerun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mistra got basically like dispersed, and then all of her godly essence was recollected in her protege named Midnight. Anyways, I gotta put on my judge voice. Gotta, the court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lorna Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Are they, though? The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's worth.
There we go.
And I followed you guys after YouTube recommended I watch Coming Out on Top. Not sure why the algorithm chose that. I mean, to be fair, Coming Out on Top has been our most popular series. It seems like that's been the one that's recommended to everyone. So
Everyone
that's
wants
just
to
Coming Out on
watch.
Top.
Everyone wants to watch gay porn.
Softcore gay porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then
Uh,
mild, not quite hardcore because it's censored.
well, only censored because you put a giant eggplant.
I mean, we all know what's underneath that, so like.
Do we? Not everybody's super bright.
Well, I mean, we don't know what's visually underneath that unless we've actually seen the game itself. But we have an idea. Anyways, I haven't been in trial. I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now. Oh, Phoenix, how have you been paying the bills?
Good question. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Why the hell would personal feelings be a part of it? It's not like he knew who the fuck it was. Like, how is he supposed to? Oh no, I feel so badly for this lady. Like, you don't even know her, and she already says she's guilty. So what the hell does it matter?
I don't I I think that's supposed to be implied to be about them and their feelings for each other.
Ah, yes, Senpai-kun. Yes, yes. I will choose the path I think it's right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Sure, Jan, sure.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, the judge says, side-eyeing him, being very well the one who is in charge of judging. Your opening statement, please, and I need to plug in my laptop.
Of course he does. He never does this. He only ever has to does this stuff on stream. He never does it when he thinks the time is right to do it. No. While he's doing that, let's take a word from our sponsors. We don't have any sponsors. Somebody please sponsor us. Hurry up, hurry up.
Bretta's husband, though, yes. Yes, he is.
Mm.
But, well, at least by the game's canon and what's actually in the game,
Hey, don't spoil.
yeah, I won't spoil.
Yeah, thank you. How dare you? You were... God, what would you do without me? You were so close to being like... It's my job is to spoil people, not yours.
Some of the other guys' endings do end in actual, like, stated marriage anyway.
Anyway...
Yeah.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. That only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Better than not.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime, a professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness Miss Angel Starr to the stand.
The cough-up queen?
Oh, God, here we go.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh ho, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Ay, ay, ay.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir, did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
Would you
It,
say Penny was a Fujoshi?
and it's too early for
Fair enough.
lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar.
He's never had caviar.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people haven't had caviar. I haven't had caviar, and it doesn't sound all that appetizing to me because, I mean, it's fish eggs.
Well, duh, to you, it obviously wouldn't sound very appetizing, now
I'm
would
not
it?
someone who really likes fish. Seafood in general. It's so tasty, it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Oh my god. What the heck does pickled tapioca even taste like?
Why don't we find out? We can do that for a video someday. We'll find out what pickled tapioca tastes like.
Oh, Midnight. You haven't seen this game, have you?
They've never seen...
No, objection. The witness is trying to bribe a court official. Sturgeon eggs. Yes. Yes.
Well, if you've never seen this game, I'm somewhat surprised, but Not everybody can see everything. This is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, a game series that has been around since, well, just a long, long time. Long, long,
Long,
long
long,
time.
long time.
Since the days when it was originally released on the Nintendo Game Boy Advanced, only later being re-released
Oh,
on
I've seen
the...
this game and the anime. Oh.
Oh, never mind then.
Wait, you should know that that doesn't work. I've complained about that, and I've just gone docile at this point. It's like, who the fuck cares? Clearly, no one in the game does.
Of course they don't. You should know better than that. They could care less. And yet, some of them just try so hard, and it's just... God, the level of overacting in this. Although I haven't watched the anime. I don't. I know of the anime and I own it partially because it was on sale. Because I'm not going to, you know.
You don't
Duh.
buy things that aren't on sale.
Of course not. I try not to.
I'm I'm Jewish, and I don't touch anything that's at least 40% off. To quote Jinx Monsoon.
Wow, you're not Jewish. You're not allowed to say that.
No. I was raised a Midwesterner who loved garage sales and crap like that, so.
I mean, I do love garage sales. Ooh, can we do that in March? Can we go to a garage sale? I want to go to a garage sale. I've never been to a Wisconsin garage sale. Ooh, I want to go to a garage sale.
Jelly donut. Oh my god, Pokemon. And yes, I think those are onigiri.
What?
Rice pastries.
Oh yeah. God, throwback to fucking.
Pokemon.
Well, no, not even Pokemon. That one, the Americanization of Pokemon, where they're fucking.
Yeah, the
I,
4 Kids one.
yeah, it's like, oh,
Donuts.
yeah, donuts, and then it's like donuts, donuts. I'm like, that's a. Or instead of a giant rice I can't say the word, but instead of the rice thing, it's like a giant fucking sub sandwich rolling down the hill at him. It's like, oh, poor kids, you were terrible for our childhood, but at least you're not around anymore that I know of,
Oh god.
unless they are just waiting to strike somewhere.
I can use this frying pan as a drying pan.
Mood.
Anyways, name, profession.
Yeah. I'll get it on. Hold on. Excuse me. Am I? Oh, name, profession now. Me? The name's Angel Star. Don't go for... You know what? I just feel like giving her a southern accent because honestly, it's the only voice I'm really good at. That's not really true. I'm good at lots of voices, but it's the one as a southerner, I can do it perfectly. Go back and watch our first couple of games with a lot of heart. Me? The name is... I figured I'm already doing a southern voice for the other detective. I'm going to make all the detectives southern except for Gumshoe,
Gumshoe?
who's
Yeah.
just going to be a New York / whatever fairy voice I decide to give him idiot. Anyway, me, the name's Angel Star, honey. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I will not finish cheating.
God damn
Hurry
it,
it
you're the judge.
up!
You're a stupid man judge.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Oh yeah. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Uh-huh. And what exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
Oh my god!
Miss Star was detective?
Uh-huh. I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up Queen, Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Like, I
Very
know that's probably not
well.
how it
You
was
may
said,
continue
but...
with the description, Miss Star. Oh no.
Oh, gee, the continuing saga of...
How long until he throws up?
We'll see. But yes,
You
the
may
continuing
continue with the
saga
description, Miss
of...
Star. Just who
Well,
is this lady?
I mean, that if we wanted to ask who most of these people that were related to this entire game series are, we'd be here all day. I've told you about the timeline of the Ace Attorney series and how it's still technically going as of right now. It's
Yeah, although
technically
this game would have come to pass in what, like 2018, 2017?
this specific game. Mm,
February 2018.
I think so. Well, I'd have to remember.
4Kids was sued, wasn't it? I don't know what caused 4Kids to fall, but
Don't know, but whatever caused them to fall, I'm glad. Good for them. They deserve the fall. Yeah. Anyway,
it's what she deserves.
shut up. If I might have the court's attention over here, the parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided in two blocks. A block is the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the two.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes.
The crime took place in a car in the back of A block. A block? A block. A block. Say that weirdly. A block. A block. Anyway, the crime took place by a car in the back of the A block. The car's trunk. The killer was stabbed, and the victim, excuse me, raised his knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made at the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Floor plans added to the court record, then. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Huh? Oh, of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I, sorry, I'm like fully. What? Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't know why I'm just like. Sometimes I'm just out of it. Hey, after that, I pretend to the chief prosecutor.
If you haven't seen the dubbed version of the Ace Attorney anime, I'm waiting until I'm basically done with the games to really go and watch and enjoy the anime. But there's a line where Dick Gumshoe says he's standing erect at full attention. I binged them last night. Fun. Anyway, it seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
Anyway, it seems some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth. Your Honor, shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
My worst? Oh, you haven't
Wait,
seen.
are they talking about me?
No.
Oh my god, that wasn't the witness testimony? Oh my god. Her necklace is a hot dog octopus.
Witness's testimony.
I thought it was just a weird Tasley thing.
You're a weird Tesla thing.
Witness account.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Maybe it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Sure, that's what it was. Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
Is it touching? As you can see, there's no
I mean,
room.
there's plenty of room for them touching. Clearly, that's what they do.
Make me roll my eyes. Anyway, as you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimonies. Oh, that's you.
Thank
Key
you.
point.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
Point. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I am still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Witness account.
Not again. Alright, let's get
I've
this
seen it
over
in
with.
other anime. It's an actual thing where they slice the ends so that when it's cooked, the ends go outward and kind of look like octopus. Moms usually do it for kids. Bento box. Ah.
Yes, a good old bento box.
I apologize for my weakness. No, it's fine. I know some bits and pieces of like Japanese culture and like little kitschy traditional fun things. I never knew that's exactly what that was.
I did.
Hmm.
I'm just not willing to show my weebness.
The Japanese do love their octopi.
Tentacle hentai.
I know, that's immediately what I was thinking. I was thinking, how can I make a joke about tentacle porn?
You shouldn't. Moving on. Get your mind out of the tentacle-filled gutter.
The only reason it's tentacle filled is because of the laws that require porn to be censored.
I mean, mood. Now be quiet. Move on to the thing that needs to be thing to move.
Okay, the more you know. Yep. Anyways, what should I press on?
I don't know. What do you think you should press on?
Yo, asshole.
I mean, maybe, yes. But that's not going to get us closer to an answer. Dum.
No, it won't. I'm sorry.
You really think you were funny, huh?
I don't know why it's so funny to me. Okay.
Excuse me.
Maybe it's the sugar hitting me. I had a bowl of ice cream with some cookies and these salted caramel chocolate chips.
Well, how dare you?
They made terrible cookies, but they made great ice cream additions. Anyways.
That's not helping us.
Yes.
No one wants to hear about your food fetish.
That wasn't a fetish. Your food fetish is chocolate syrup.
No, it's not. How dare you? My food fetish is what everybody's food fetish is. Papa John's garlic sauce.
Yes, you want to make... Well, I was about to say garlic bread, but because everyone obsesses over garlic bread, but now. Anyway.
Now I want garlic bread.
I'm worried now. I'm thinking of Squidward being an hentai. Well, isn't Squidward a... No, is Squidward an octopus or is he a, squid?
He's a something.
Well, he's called Squidward, but he has octopus tentacles.
He's just angry. That's all it is. He's just angry.
He's a squidopus. Mutant, like all the rest of those at the bikini bottom. Anyways.
Stick a look at my face. not having it.
Oh, Midnight. Have you heard of Have you heard of Cupcake
I know.
with 2Ks?
Oh God.
She has a song called Squidward's Nose. His
Hmm.
dick's smaller than my toes. I'd rather have
No.
Squidward's nose. Anyways,
I'm gonna hang up on you. I swear it.
well, will you help me know what to press and present on?
No.
Then you are useless.
Yes, I
And
am.
I will taunt you with more porn and shit. Squidward has 6 tentacles. So what, he's a hexapus?
I'm just ignoring you and listening to music at this point.
Or wait, would that mean he's an actual squid then?
To your face. Two-time mother, tell me why am I surprised? Why am I surprised?
Wait, fuck. That reminds me of that one Tumblr post. About although I know that it definitely wasn't a real fact, but someone made like some sort of a reference about how certain male squids have like this attachment on their side that is actually it's supposed to be their penis, which is absolutely not how it works. So that would mean that Squidward's nose was an actual dick, but no. Have you guys seen the SpongeBob musical? No.
No, it was on Nickelodeon, but I didn't feel like it.
Anyways, you know what? I'll just press on every statement.
But what if you don't need to press? What if you need to present?
Then I'll have the game tell me to. How do you know?
Surprise, why am I surprised?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
Was looking, you were leaving.
Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth.
This lunch lady's very much.
This lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Oof. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Mister, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro, and my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Star. If Squidward was into hugs, would he be a cuttlefish? Wrong kind of cuddle. And someone tell the lunch lady that Gaga did her look better. I don't know if I've ever seen that look, but Is it the dried meat dress? In the Hall of Fame? Anyways. Are you going to help me?
I don't know.
Please?
It's annoying.
I could threaten you with a clever voice.
I could just mute you. I'm just so tired of Ace Attorney. God.
Oh my god, babe.
I'm so tired of Ace Attorney. I'm just
How professional can you be wearing food?
Very professional if you do it right.
I mean, if it's fake food, then it's just part of your attire.
But it wasn't fake food.
Then you have to be very professional about the food that you're wearing, I guess. Yes, the meat dress. Oh, yeah. I mean, the meat dress was professional.
That's it.
I guess. it stunk to high heaven, but professional?
Oh, wow. Let me log that.
Alright, I'll just continue pressing on everything. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? Oh my!
Yes, the
Polyamorous
yet another
lifestyle.
boy.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'd like to see you. You would never be
I'll
able
stick
to
with
do
the
all.
lunch, thanks.
You'd never be able to do all of these voices.
No. Never.
Exactly. So,
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
I mean, T.
The security guard room is in the lot. Oh god, what accent am I falling into?
Yeah, I don't. It's not good. It's not good.
Can I imagine her having a Valentina voice? Which
No,
one, Angel or Emma?
none of
Angel,
them.
probably.
Yes. The security guard room is in the lot. I am Miss Congeniality, and I love
Fan
everyone.
favorite!
What? What? No, 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 no. I just don't think you should be Miss Congeniality. Yes. Valentina. Anyway, shut up. The security guard on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
There we go. I had something stuck in my nose. Okay. Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. Where'd it go? So
Angel.
she was in B block. No, I know that. I'm looking at
Angel with a
myself.
Valentina voice. That would be funny.
Well, I can't do Valentina's voice, mostly because I don't want to. Since I'm a visitor, I've heard B block, so she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. You've got to get better at this. You can't just lay on me having the. You got to figure out what doesn't sound
Yeah,
right.
Angel does want a sugar daddy, but through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing over the garage car, was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
But what doesn't sound right? Maybe if you looked at your evidence.
Wait, hold on. Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. Okay. Hold on. Present. Come on. I need to look over the evidence.
In 1987, a guy bought a lifetime unlimited first class American Airlines ticket for $250,000. He flew over 10,000 flights, costing the company
Cuckoo
$21
Bento.
million. They terminated his ticket in 2008. Wow.
What am I supposed to present where? Real fish or frozen fish sticks?
Huh? What about frozen
Probably
fish?
sushi. Probably just sushi.
Don't wanna
You can
for
keep that in a
Christmas
real basic cooler with some ice packs.
and
Stays
me.
good. Don't have to worry about heating it up
Just
or keeping it warm.
Christmas tea. I'm only to lay my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy on Christmas Day.
Mm.
I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come
Mm.
true. All I want for Christmas
Wait,
is
next
you.
to a garish car? Is Edgeworth left-handed?
Why would that matter?
Yeah, I remember that having been a thing from the last one, but... Oh, hold it.
Chief Prosecutor,
By
that's not
garish car, do you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. Oh, they know
What an odd case this is. And the
Hold
person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
baby. Huh? Oh, what are we doing? Oh yeah, I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're fucked.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Fucked. Let's do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain. Not really, but okay.
Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Excuse me? Also, rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me, I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I
I'd
said
like
that
to
part
remove
right.
you from the witness stand. We wish.
No, that's not how this works, silly.
I know.
Shit, I mean, this is the least of your concerns. You don't know how weird these, like, he's never played these games before. He doesn't know how fucking crazy these witnesses can get.
I mean, I've
You
seen
have
the
to
weird
fucking
ass witnesses in the
you have
crossover game and this game
That's
so
nothing.
far.
That's nothing.
I
Your
know.
crossover game is nothing. You have to defend and interview an orca whale at one point. You had to interview a witness was a parrot in the last one. This is nothing. Or a macaw, whatever.
Yeah.
My point is, so this is nothing. This busty lady who gives out food is nothing.
Yeah. I'm more shocked the knife matches his coat. Edgeworth must love to accessorize. I mean, that's clearly Edgeworth's favorite shade of mauve.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're doubting me, I believe I've heard that tagline. Could you correct plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap! I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. But why didn't you tell them this, you bitch? Like that's my point. Is like
I
if I could
suppose
get
it's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
it seems so silly that you wouldn't want to like tell people this instead of being like, oh, here, I got a photo. I mean, I get it, but it's like at the same time, like, why aren't you just going to show it instead of having to get somebody to be, whatever. It's weird. Ugh,
She plays the game.
I guess.
Edgeworth.
Yeah. Anyway, this is my first time seeing this photograph. And you think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant. What about when you have to prove that someone who was already dead was a murderer? That's hard, but yeah, people have posthumously been declared murderers, I guess. But uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky.
So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
By the way, are you gonna give me hints now or no?
No. You've gotten your next piece of evidence. Figure out what to do with it.
Um.
Cannot hold your hand, darling.
Oh, I can't
Yes.
examine and
Unless I
check it.
want to hold your hand. No, but you could still look.
She is a lefty.
Gee, well, that doesn't make any sense because, one of the others said something that doesn't go with that.
Objection. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes, I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. Swirl.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. And this is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
What? Oh, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we?
It is you that needs to be more careful, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
Objection! How can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See that dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat?
Where? It's a black and white photograph.
Oh, that's still.
Yes, it's hard to see, but this could be blood.
Check.
That's probably placebo, but okay. No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take this kind of abuse?
You got a better idea?
I don't know. Do you have a better idea?
Objection.
I'm not helping you.
Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-size lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain and remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Objection. Premeditated? How do you know?
Surgical. Wait, look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on?
Uh.
If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
Ah. Ah. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
What? Oh. Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
Uh, the change statement.
Any help?
No. You can figure it out.
I will punish you.
I will be punishing you too. What's your point? What's my name? Oh, what's my name? What's my name? Yeah.
Penalty. Penalty.
Let's
Penalty.
I'm
Penalty. Penalty. Penalty.
trying to work it out. Why?
Anyways.
I
Oh
don't know.
god. Okay.
There we go. There's a new statement.
What?
I said there's a new statement. You should fix it.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I noticed something.
No.
Extra Garrett's car. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Right. Now what shows that it wasn't?
What are your clues again? Good God. The evidence. Found in Edgeworth's toolbox. Wait. Why on earth would you use Edgeworth's knife if you were pre-planning a murder?
He's finally getting it.
Objection.
Congratulations. Let's give him a set of applause.
Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. That's not a knife. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's. Now I'm going to give her an Australian accent.
Oh God, this is
Indeed,
gonna be
it is
fun.
mine. It is my knife. What's with
No,
this
no, no,
case?
no, no, no.
Oh, these are all okay. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon was a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant and the chief of police of the district, right? Mommy, our prosecutors bad people.
The fuck? Was Angel the fucking murderer?
No. It's just a whole thing of people thinking that prosecutors are shitbags, which most of them are. But, you know.
The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The
Of course it
gloves
would
do
you.
indicate planning.
It has
However,
to, idiot.
why on earth would she not also prepare the most important thing to carry out a murder, the murder weapon?
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies, gentlemen, and beyond, if you're going to plan a murder, you can't forget the weapon. Sure, you can
Noises of
strangle someone, but
screaming.
that's not a very good way of doing murder.
Noises of screaming.
Order. Order. Great, now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Or, yes, my sister's.
Edgy.
Shut up, I don't read so good well. Right, I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Oy vey.
Explain.
Explain, 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 explain.
Explain. Explain.
Yeah, Doctor Who reference goes right over the kiddies' heads.
Yes.
Anyway, next humble pie. I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned, not over such a trifling detail.
The gloves are a trifling detail in your in the whole premeditated theory. This shoots a hole right through that if you want to go through
Bah!
details.
Bah! Bah! I say bah! The only one who seems to care, the prosecution can care less if it's premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. The only thing the prosecution needs proved, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know all well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing a.
Damn. I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Oh. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now? You're a witness, not a detective. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate!
No matter where you are, no matter how far. What?
Witness testimony!
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm not sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again and again and
The
again and
victim
again and
was
again
summoned
and
from the police
again and
department to the
again.
prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
If you're the Boulets, yes!
Uh,
That's a reference to Dragula Season 2, of course, when they ordered a
yeah, yeah.
12-inch Italian.
Okay,
Anyways,
yeah, we don't
in
care.
any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Angel's deduction.
But now will you be able to figure it out? That's the thing.
That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. Wait a minute. One stab wound?
Hmm. It's amazing the stuff you can do on your own.
Haha, one knife wound! You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't
No.
have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? No, hold on. Are you testing? No, I can't do. That's a no. Are you testing me? I can't do a good Australian accent, but I can't tell Australian
Are you
from
testing
British.
me? Then I'll test you.
No, you can't do that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you with my most surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What?
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Uh-huh. You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk! He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed? I mean,
No,
Edgeworth used it because you're the one cross-examining. He's allowed to comment. He's not allowed to object during
I had to move on.
cross-examination. Anyway. Well, witness.
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that some mistakes are possible. What am I doing? Oh, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood in her breast, spattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Testify!
Mm-hmm. I agree with this. I'm doing like 7 things at once right now. Trying to read, listening to music, possibly partially ignoring you while also helping you. Going through Tumblr. Respect flight attendants, by the way.
Yeah. Oh God.
I'm just saying, respect
I
flight
know,
attendants.
but some people are shitty.
Respect flight attendants.
Respect flight attendants. Good
I
God.
mean, respect everybody, but I bet you didn't even know. Like, there's this video, and it's true. But did you know how much stuff goes on a plane? And then, like, flight attendants, did you know they're not paid until the cabin door is shut? Like, they don't start getting paid.
Depends on the airline.
Again, it's probably depending on the airline. I'm just saying from this specific video,
Some
somebody
people
made
I
a
know get paid as per the flight and the miles. So like they
like
get a minimum base fee and then technically it's like, oh, you're cheaper the further you fly,
I
but
just
only
have
by like a couple
this video.
bucks.
It's from a flight attendant exposing basically the which they should be. I'm
But yeah.
always nice. I always try to be nice on a plane because I know I'm a fat ass. So I try to sit at a window seat as close to the window as I can, so I don't. Firstly, so I'm not bother anybody sitting next to me. I hope nobody's sitting next to me in the first place. But and then I'm always as nice as I can be to the flight attendants because they do their job. I don't understand the people who can be so mean and rude to these flight attendants and so like just privileged and just rude. It's whatever.
My mother was like that once when we were going down to Florida. To be fair, that flight attendant clearly was not having a good day, but I
But
mean, if
still,
you can't hold your pretty nice face for one flight,
you don't know what might
really,
have but you don't know
that's
what might have happened on the previous flight.
I know.
You should
Or what would have
never
happened just before takeoff.
exactly. Never no don't defend your mother. Don't do that.
I'm not defending my mother. I'm saying like don't do that, mom. She knew not to,
We'll see.
I
Keep
think.
moving.
Anyway, um her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Now
sorry for talking too much. No, it's fine, Midnight. I
we're
mean, we
talking
like the
to not
interaction.
you.
I
We're
like
the
the
ones
interaction.
talking.
I normally don't like being alone on solo streams. So like,
You should definitely. So in that case, please visit him on his Sunday streams. He might talk to you. He never knows. He rarely
I
checks the
probably
chat.
will.
Yeah, he never checks the
I've
chat.
been getting better about it.
Sure, you have. Yes, we do Thursdays together. He does Sundays by himself, and I'm either working or I just don't feel like showing up because I'm lazy.
And I
I'll
mean, you don't
say
really like watching Minecraft streams, but
not
that's
really. I prefer playing Minecraft than watching it.
hmm. Anyways,
I'm from gonna be
fuck a
Roxy,
duck, fuck a duck, fuck a duck, fuck a duck.
Land of Star. And Sophie Tucker will shed, I know, to see her name get billed below.
Hmm.
Roxy Hart.
Flight attendants have a tough job, especially with how often they get sexually harassed and having to deal with lots of people having bad days. Yeah, yeah.
And just people being assholes. I know I've had
Are
to
you
deal
two
with that.
dating? Yes.
Are we dating? No, we're not dating. We're just two gay guys who decided let's go take a channel together. Us
Well, I
dating
mean,
never
we didn't
comes.
make this channel together. Let's go stream together.
Oh, it's his. Yeah, you're right. It's his channel. I just came in and invaded it and have made it my own. Thank you very much.
It's not completely your own. I still
Without
have
me,
all my decor on the walls.
but without me, would you have 200 subscribers?
No,
Thank
no.
you. Thank you, me, and thank you, gay porn. Still has
Yes,
20,000.
thank you, Obscurasoft.
That finale video still has 20,000 views and growing. It's literally our highest viewed video on this channel, and I don't blame them. People
I
will
don't
do
either.
anything, even though I hate it because God, I hate pretending to be sexy like that.
I like
But
it.
wasn't
I
pretending.
find
It's
it
just like,
funny.
no, we're not doing that ever again. When we get to
Aww.
Ian and we have to do sexy stuff, I'm doing it in either like I'm doing it in Cookie Monster voice. I'm gonna do it in like some other. I'm not doing sexy voice. No,
I want to hear you do it in Cookie Monster voice because that sounds genuinely funnier.
I took my cock and rubbed it right up against his hole, but I wasn't in the mood because I didn't
Wait.
have any
Remember, it's written in
cookie.
second person, not first.
I guess that, yeah, see, but that doesn't make sense to do it in second person. Second person is like the least used amount of person in the writing world, and
I
it's
know,
just
but in
very
terms of
annoying.
things like visual novels and whatnot, where you play as the protagonist, it works really nicely to do second person.
I think it makes more sense to do first person because you're supposed to be playing this person, so wouldn't you want to experience it from their perspective and point of view?
Yes.
Makes more sense. Whatever. Yes,
Okay,
what
you
they
tell it's red with a
thing.
black and white picture. I'm probably very stupid. No, not with that comment. No, you can't tell that it's red with a black and white picture.
No, it's the whole point is that it's black and white. It's that I don't understand how she's like it's so red. I'm like, but how can you really tell? Like
Are you
you,
colorblind?
she was standing there, so like she could have seen it, but the picture itself is black and white. So how the fuck are the rest of us supposed to tell? But
I mean,
yeah.
at least the quote
Oh,
unquote murder victim
I want
one,
we've been streaming together almost.
or the murder scene
We
that,
should really make a video where we
yeah.
introduce ourselves. I mean, we've been doing this almost what?
C is for cookie, C is for coke.
We've been doing this almost 3 years now. Well, we've been together almost 3 years. We'll be 3 years in July.
I know.
Then we didn't start streaming until like what September? Whenever it was you won. Whenever your cat.
October.
Oh yeah, that's right, October. So it'll be 3 years of streaming together in October.
Potential spam.
What about spam? I love spam. Frying that
My
shit with some butter. Oh, that's
wrong kind of spam, babe.
shut up. All spam is spam. Spam, 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 and spam. Spam a lot. Spam.
Buffalo,
Alejandro.
buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Alejandro. Alejandro.
English isn't even a fucking language. It's a mess.
Alejandro.
Anyways,
Don't call my
babe,
name.
can you help me, please?
No. In good news, however, the Rift Tracks Kickstarter reached its because I said in good news, the Rift Tracks Kickstarter has reached its goal in less than 24 hours. It was able to reach its goal in just over 19 hours. They reached their $225,000 goal. So good for them. I will know that I am supporting this wonderful, wonderful Rift Tracks. Specifically Rift Tracks Live. Go check out their Kickstarter at Rift Tracks Live Kickstarter. Blah 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 blah. I just want more people to support so I can get more stretch goals. I want free shorts and movies, and I finally want to. Every single year, and I don't think it's ever going to happen because not enough people are going to support it, or not that enough people. They always make it the last stretch goal. They've been teasing. I know they have to have it because they've been teasing it for however long now that they're going to riff "It's a Wonderful Life," and it would be like it's the like biggest stretch goal they have. It's just like a Just the Jokes free to everybody who supports it, but it's always like the last stretch goal tier, and they've never been able to reach it. And it's just like, come on, I want you guys to do it. We know you probably recorded it like years ago, and you're just like teasing us with it now. It's like, here,
It's
give
a
us the
Wonderful Life, just the jokes?
yes. Well, it's not in the public domain.
I thought it was.
I don't think it is. Let me see. It's a wonder.
Isn't that the main reason why it's a popular Christmas movie?
Do, 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 do. I can't break you now. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, its copyright expired, and then that's why it started going on mass syndication during Christmas time. It
I'm
was
reading
dirt cheap to
about it.
play.
Despite the lapse, copyright still aired it, had to pay royalties. 1993, blah, 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 blah. I'm forced to claim the copyright while the kingdom it had not been renewed. They still own the rights, so technically a derivative. License to show, acquisition, distribution rights. Due to the above actions, this is one of the few RKO films not controlled by Turner Turner Entertainment Warner. It's also one of two Capra films Paramount owns, despite not having originally released it. So it is technically owned. I don't know if that means it's copyrighted though.
Well, copyright and ownership are two completely different things.
Well, I don't
Although
know.
technically your quote unquote ownership do go out the window once copyright is properly gone. Like every like the intellectual property is owned by everyone. Or well, is unownable. any changes you add or additions you make or add, respectively, would be then still your own, but the whole concept is its own thing. Of course, any of those changes being like common things in public knowledge couldn't be defended in court as copyrightable things. Like if you add this big twist to a story, but that's actually a really common thing, you can't go and sue someone for basically making the same exact movie. So yeah.
Okay. I don't even know. Whatever. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah, no, I don't want to
Yep,
help you.
that's the thing. Because it bombed in its theatrical release.
Lots of stuff bombs nowadays doesn't mean it's copyright free.
No, yeah, I mean, it didn't get its copyright renewed.
Oh, kitty. Such a cute
They
kitty.
mentioned it in Adam Ruins Everything. Yeah, that's the first place that I heard of it. I looked it up and yeah. And also, of course, we can blame the mouse for everything, including the extension of fucking copyright.
This movie tanks.
I find it so funny. I mean, even Disney can't get their hands on certain things that are still copywritten, um, that they wish they could get their hands on. But they're the ones that extended copyright. Um, Otherwise, I think it would have been 2019. Yeah, it would have been 2019 when Mickey Mouse went public domain. Because Walt died in 69.
Mm.
Dudes, what if we make a Shakespeare play but with lions? Actually, there was a Shakespeare play that at one point just straight up involves a bear. So, but anyways, Shakespeare play, but everyone's a lion, you know. Sounds like another Dumber and Dumber version of Romeo and Juliet. And we thought Romeo and Juliet got a little bit weird, but was still somewhat enjoyable at times.
I'm waiting for you to figure it out.
Okay, that's how ghastly the whole scene was to me. Um. Mm,
So it's only in America you people are pretending to. This is gonna fuck this all.
what?
It'll be on Showtime in America, but everywhere else it's gonna be normal. It'll be on Now TV in Canada. It'll be on Netflix in the UK. But no, we're the ones that gets fucked over in America because it has to be on Showtime.
Oh my god.
I like this comment and I stand. I should retweet this. Well, if it had any retweets, I'd retweet it. I stand by this comment. It's like it's Showtime, folks, from World of Wonder, and I'm just like, any gays will be watching it illegally. Yes, we will. I know I will be.
Disney makes movies about every public domain figure that has existed. Basically, yes. I remember how someone tried to say that Frozen was more or less original.
What the hell?
That it basically just was an extrapolation of Disney princesses, wasn't it? But no, it's based off of a children's book. It was admittedly a darker tale, but still. Waiting for someone to realize that Simba and Nala are half siblings, but also married. I mean, Ben knew. Does the muffler look like it has blood in the photo? Um. Wait. You said her muffler? Red muffler.
Did you figure
Red
it out yet?
muffler? The fuck is a muffler?
You don't know what a muffler is?
The thing on the back of a car?
Yes, but that's not what it is. Oh my god. What an idiot.
And don't forget to subscribe to Wow Presents. Lovely. Anyways,
Man.
I'm not getting it.
Look at your evidence.
I'm looking at it.
How
Crime
are
photo.
you looking at it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, also, of course, was based on the villain, the Snow Queen, in The Snow Queen. Which evidently was even further source material for the Once Upon a Time adaptation of Frozen. Because, you know, that was a thing. And then the actual Snow Queen came around and was a sympathetic villain. I don't see a muffler or any blood under the car. Exactly. Okay, you know what? Objection. Your definition of ghastly and grisly. I demand you to explain.
Did you demand an explanation?
Well, Edgeworth cut me off.
Yeah, fine. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim, and yet you proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Oh wait, no, you're so clueless.
Yes, Queeness.
You truly make a good lunch lady. Have no fear.
Harsh words, but good. The shade, I live for it.
Uh, in the true profession, in the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection, chopped liver? Yes. It reminds me of um in 5th grade my class did a educational question mark presentation on various parts of the human body. I was the liver during both the original script reading and the actual thing. And of course, I get to make all the ridiculous quips like, "What am I, chopped liver? You're the appendix. You are useless." And I can't stomach this. Something like that. Um yeah. It was very fun.
Hmm.
But the main reason that I wanted to be the liver was just so I could say, "You're the appendix. You are useless." It's that one specific line, but it was so good anyway. Um, but it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really.
Yeah, that. Well, now, where were we? The witnesses give us an entertaining interlude. Now back to business. What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well, I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim.
Wow.
This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect.
After the murder, I suspect I attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly called her, explained her rights, and arrested her on the spot. Yes, when I arrested her, she had mentioned the muffler. That's what had confused me in my earlier testimony. Yeah, that's it. The chief prosecutor made it to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You were quite determined about the scarf, aren't you?
I strike a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
No, thank you.
Note to self, Attorney Wright gets bitten by a snake.
Unwarrantingly, of course. He'd rather get bitten by a mauve badger, or whatever the fuck you want to call Edgeworth.
Yeah, anyway.
I mean, come on, it was the creator's original intent to hint just a little bit at the shippers and stuff who were obsessed with Phoenix and Miles and shipping them.
Yes, the chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
Oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. If rawr, 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 rawr.
Roar indeed. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Apprehending the suspect. Quick question. How the fuck did she get from one side of the parking lot to the other?
Good question. Next, let's press on the second statement, I guess.
Press. Hold it. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I said, I was only 30 feet away from her this whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details?
Yes, press her.
Press. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
Well, oh. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you?
I went over it, of course.
Amazing, the cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. How come this guy didn't get away if that's the case?
No.
Resistance is futile. What should I press on now?
Excuse me. Do whatever. Present. Well, you should be able to figure it out. Figure it out.
What the fuck? What the fuck? The fuck? Fuck the walk? What the fuck?
Come on, you can do it.
I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Should I fucking present the
No.
What?
What? No. I didn't say that.
You did say present.
I did, but I didn't say. You didn't say present where.
Should I present on I quickly got her or caught her with the floor plans?
No.
Damn it. Wait. Hold on, the cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Should I press with the cell phone?
No.
No. Um. Goodman's note?
What?
I don't know. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Oh, are we getting new season?
What?
Not talking to you. Well, I mean, I am. Is this for Dracula?
Already?
Oh, please be. Oh my god, please tell me it's a new season, though.
Please.
Sneak peek for? What is it a sneak peek for? What is it a sneak peek for? Gimme. It looks like it might just be an interview or something. I don't know what it is. Segment. Who is
Is it a casting call?
Fangoria? Oh, it was probably just an interview with them.
Yeah.
June. Yeah, it's probably an interview with Fangoria, which I still want to watch because maybe they'll announce season 4. But
Yeah.
what's season 4?
We want season 4.
Uh, Whatever. Anyway,
Are you gonna help me so that this won't take forever?
but you should be able to do it yourself. I can't even.
I love you and I miss you.
God, stupid.
That fucking video.
Anyway, come on. Come on.
Come on!
Oh my god, no one has the range.
Haha.
What?
Um,
No, you don't laugh in people's ears, you'll make them run away.
run.
You'll make them run away. Do you want to do that? You're terribly rude.
No, I don't want them to.
See?
Please don't run away. I have the doors locked, so it's useless anyway.
Oh yeah, that's not creepy.
I'm kidding. I I
So,
was
is
thinking
it
of
a
I guess a joke from Jake's Monsoon. You were just about Trixie Mattel painting for the
oh
back of the room because
Lord?
that's where her
You
fans
gotta
congregate when she remembers to lock the door.
hurry up and figure this stuff out.
Or was it her or that was someone
Hey,
else?
what?
That was someone else, I think. Anyways, what are you gasping about now?
Oh, I'm not. No, I didn't say that. Shush. Oh, I want to watch that. When's it gonna happen though?
Um
Ooh, that sounds good. Come on, you can do it.
Fuck. What is it?
Who the hell is Rusty? Oh,
I don't know, but his name is Rusty.
and he's dead. The
All
dog.
right, for Rusty.
The dog.
Aw. Oh, honey. Oh,
So
honey.
I'll hang up on you. You
Oh,
want any of my help? You're not gonna. You're
honey.
just gonna further my not helping you.
Honey. Honey, please.
I
Babe.
guess I'm not helping
Babe,
you.
please. Please, babe. Please. I'll show you my dick.
I mean, well.
I'll
Oh,
let you cover me in garlic sauce.
that's not. Firstly, why? Secondly, don't say those sort of things on stream. My God, are you trying to get us demonetized and deleted?
You made you made the reference to garlic sauce earlier, but
Yes, but then you were like, "Let me do sexy things in the garlic sauce," and it's like, no. Then we're not going to get then we're not going to get Papa John's sponsorship. How dare you?
who needs Papa John's sponsorship when you can just order them for cheap? Anyways, it's also pure greasy fat, so like um shit. what what do I present? What do I press on? What do I do? Okay, hold it. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? Oh, as I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details.
Didn't we already do this?
Yes, I'm just reviewing it again, I
No,
guess,
we
at
already
this
did that.
point.
You should have. Uh,
Just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... what is the order from here? Is that correct? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! It would have taken her a little time to climb up over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. How come this guy didn't get away? In that case, do I present on that thing?
oh God! Just she gave up trying to use the phone on the wall and used her cell phone. Right?
What? When?
Wait, you don't see that?
No!
It's right there.
Babe, I'm not to that point!
But it's right after that statement.
No.
Or it's
When I
right after the
arrested her, she
statement
mentioned
after
the
that.
muffler.
Well, it's right after that statement.
No, that's what made me so confused in my earlier testimony.
Oh, well then it's right after that statement.
No, there is nothing after that.
Oh, well there should be. Then you haven't been
The
pressing all
chief
the
prosecutor
statements.
made to escape, but against Angel Star resistance is futile.
Oh, well then I guess you haven't been pressing all the statements.
No.
You got to press another statement to get a new statement. To
She
then press
mentioned the
that new
muffler. What
statement.
exactly did she say?
No, not that. Oh yeah, that statement. Okay. As if I remembered exactly. I told you I really don't care anymore, babe. I want to do
Cheeky bitch.
something. I want to do something new. If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Well, you're a cheeky bitch. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word.
So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prospector was on her phone.
Her phone? You mean this cell phone? Ask
Her.
further.
Yes, hurry up.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately.
Mm. Oh yeah, ultimately in my memory, it's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't seem a star.
The chief prosecutor's first attempt to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Uh, apparently it was out of order.
Or just called internally, but. And so she used her cell phone?
Indeed, the emergency phone was
Oh,
out of order that day.
okay. Good witnessing? Witness? Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
Good witnessing, witness, witness.
You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Yes, yes, cell phone updated. That's what confused me. Now you have another one.
She gave up trying to use the phone on the wall and just use her cell phone. Do I press on this or do I present with it?
You present, but what do you present?
Um. Want a cell phone? No.
What? No.
Okay, she gave up trying to use the phone on the wall and just use her cell phone. Telephone. She tried to go behind a partition in the wall. Okay, there is Edward's car. That's the telephone. That's the security room. This is where she was. Um. I'm a mountain biking vampire witch from the future. Fuck my pussy with a rake mom. Fuck eat my pussy with a rake mom. Fuck eat my pussy. Anyway. Um.
You're useless sometimes. How
I
hard is
am
it?
because my brain is dead.
Your brain's been dead, babe, but you still can do it. You're just not
I
trying.
have died
Try
every
harder.
day
Try
when my
harder.
meds have worn off.
Stop
It's
singing.
after
Stop singing.
6 o'clock.
I will hang up on you. Stop singing. Only I sing because I have
No.
actual music.
Ugh.
Amazing. What evidence do you have that might apply to this? I don't have time for this. I mean, I have time for this. I could make you wait forever. Fine. Present the parking lot floor plans.
So it was that.
Yeah, but you didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
No, you said cell phone.
You clearly weren't paying attention.
Thank you for finally noticing.
I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Are we sure about that? You would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor. You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Well, Miss Starr, the evidence is on your lips. But this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you all cough it up.
Ahem, I'm not eating any of your food. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
What? What? Gug.
Being brain dead doesn't mean anything. Look how far above Lano and Gamora. A door to Lano and Gamora Black have made it.
Can't believe that's a thing.
A door. These girls are gonna say you have terrible makeup skills, you have no fashion sense, and you're dumb as a rock.
We're not getting anywhere with this.
Order, order. What is the meaning of this? They're wrong. You don't have terrible makeup skills.
Hurry up.
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies.
Grr. That's quite a claim,
Grr.
Mr. Wright. Yeah, grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about the order of events.
I'm not saying anything. It was one of the three. Was it the order of events, where she saw it, or what she saw?
Where she saw it. Oh my god.
It's amazing when you just take a minute to think. You can do it without me.
It is where she saw it, right?
I don't know. Maybe you should click on it and see.
If I get this wrong, this is all your fault.
Everything is my fault, babe. You should know better than that.
Yes, and I will punish you.
Yeah, like I haven't already prepared 17 different ways to punish you when I get there.
Oh my. She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
Objection. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Objection. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony I've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. The security room? Was it the security room?
Huh? Sorry, I'm watching something. A gift I might want to get you, or you get me. It's a personalized mug. You can get like a picture of you or me or us or something. But it's like it looks like a normal black like star mug. Like it's just black with like stars on it. But then when you put hot water on it, like black, it's one of those like changing mugs. Like you put hot water in it, and then like it turns black, and then you put hot water in it, and then the picture that the personalized picture underneath is clear. Looks cool. I like that. Anyway, where were we?
Was she in the security room?
Yeah, that one.
I knew it. Take that. This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It is built on the second level, so you can see the entire lot.
Oh. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, wouldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have been, she could have seen the crime, and the back of the partition, is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes. Well, Miss Star.
How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think the tables could be turned. Today a man has gotten the better of Angel Star.
Order. Order. Witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky? Is she? Adore Delano. Adore Delano. I'm going to say this very slowly so you can understand. You're dumb.
Can we please stop doing that? We don't have time for this.
Yes, yes. I just feel the need to read all the comments. Anywho.
Do you? I prefer comments that are more interactive.
I do.
No. I prefer comments that are interactive.
I feel like interacting with them by reading them.
Well, that's not really interacting. That's just reading and repeating. If you were reacting to it, then you would be replying to it.
I'm going to say this very slowly so you can understand.
I'm going to mute you. Goodbye.
You're dumb. Oh no, baby! I wanted to do an ASMR moment to see how fun it would be. Oh my god. And now a very odd parents reference. Yay. Doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Objection! It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She didn't risk that without a good reason. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else?
Yes, Mr. Wright, review what we know. We're never going to be able to finish this. There's no time for us. We'll have to stop.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when we get distracted by
you. But she lied and said she saw it from B block.
And then you get distracted by the comments, although it's fine.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay, Midnight.
It's not your fault, Midnight. It's his fault for just repeating the comments instead of replying to them, which is what you're normally supposed to do.
Well, I like to read them on stream just because I like to read what I'm
Yes, but then you read it and you're reading it very slowly or something. You know, it's no.
I'm making a quote.
But don't, because it's going to waste time.
Never mind.
Yeah, damn right, never mind. How could you take the picture from the other side of the fence? She couldn't. Well,
wait,
actually,
babe, I just suspended play and everything.
Oh, well, that's what they said. Whatever. I'm just repeating their comment. Isn't that what you've been doing? Shut up.
Oh,
we'll see
security room
next week.
It has cameras. That was my thought. But we'll find out next week.
Yes, we'll find out next week. Where hopefully you won't be talking as much so that we can just get this game done with.
Yes.
We both talk a lot. We need to focus that on specifically our podcast.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll see. No, don't worry about it, Midnight. It's not your fault. It's his fault.
I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's okay.
Don't be sorry.
It's all my fault.
It's all our fault. I'm just grumpy, and I'm with like 2 of the 7 dwarves. I'm grumpy. He's dopey.
I would say happy.
I would say dopey. Next on Game Grumps, yeah, pretty much. Hopefully you'll be here next week, Midnight. It's nice to have a consistent viewer. Most of the time, we get people who pop in for about 5 minutes or so. It's very rare that we're able to get somebody who's able to just,
Yeah.
stay. That would be nice.
Time.
You'd think with 200 subscribers we'd be able to get at least, I guess finally it took 200 subscribers to get one consistent viewer in our streams. Although it used to be Chesty, although it seems he's died and went off the face of the earth.
I know.
No, he's busy with whatever she's doing, and Salty comes in every so often, and the others, and
It's been yeah. Salty only recently came back, but like it's nice that Salty's back
we're
or was
missing
back.
people, but hopefully, unless we've scared them off, hopefully
Yeah.
Midnight will be back next week. You
Yes.
can,
Anyways,
if you want, you can be here Sunday, and you can bother him with all the questions and comments you want. I won't be here to be grumpy
yes.
about it.
There'll probably be at least one other person there again.
Oh God, not them.
Yeah, I found out they're fucking 13.
Well, duh. They act like it.
Yes.
And now pressing the bell. Oh, good. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're up to
Hey, thank
200.
you.
Yeah, we're past 200. We're at 203 now.
Yay! We need to figure out what the fuck to
You
do for
also,
200.
well, you also know you're going to have to wait because you just posted, I'm assuming this or whatever your last stream was, that we have 501 videos. I think our 500th video was the Minecraft Let Valentine's Day video.
Oh my god, probably.
You need to make sure we're doing counting so that the next time we can do it's a so and so video special, or it's a so and so, because instead I don't want to do like it's a 200 subscriber special, but we instead of it being our like 500 video, it'll be like it's our 501 or second or third, and it doesn't feel as special.
I know. But to be fair, that Valentine's Day video was still a nice video to have made 501. Or 500.
Yeah, 500. I think this is 501 or that's 501. I don't know. Something's 500. Whatever. Anyway,
Maybe because my old numbers were, or my old username for things was Anonymous Guy 101, maybe I do it with multiples of 101. So 505.
sure, why not? I have no clue. You need to get more coming out on top. Record.
I know. That's the next thing to
It's
fucking
been a
edit.
month. It's been a month. You need to get another episode uploaded.
Yep.
We're not going another year. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
All right. Anyways,
Let's see. What
thank
is
you so
this?
much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell. Yada
21,000
yada yada. YouTube has so many fucking calls to action. Someone's mentioned before, and I have to say yes.
21,000 views. Wow.
What?
21,000 views. People wanting to watch Brad's climactic finale.
Yes.
208
Anyways,
views for it first. Yes.
I also love the fucking comments section of that. It's just, please no censor. Please no censor.
Censor this. No, please censor this. Please.
Where
No
can I find the uncensored version?
I need more censoring. Please forgive for God's fan you. What if it is? Please for God's fan you. Please. Please no censored. No censor, please. Link original video, please. Please link no censor. No censor, please. Like, Jesus.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, goodbye.
Yes, yes.
Watching.
You can check out Andrew's channel in the description below or on my
I
recommended
just
channels page.
uploaded today or yesterday, so
Yeah.
yeah, do
Yeah.
that.
Alrighty, that should do it. Thank you so much for watching one last time. This is Guy Smith signing off. And
Andrew B.
we're signing off. This is unclimactic. Yes. Lenny face. Until next time, take care. We'll see you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Well,